Hello, this is Mr. Agbamu Idonogwene. You are welcome to today's lesson, which is on Monday, 9th of March 2026. Today we are looking at parallel lines and angles in a straight line. And today is going to be the last lesson for this term. So all we'll do today is just to introduce us to this topic. Tomorrow we do more examples and exercises, and that is all for the topic. And from there we do our revision, and that is all. So today's objective, we are looking at to identify parallel lines and transversals. We should be able to identify corresponding and alternate angles. Then we should be able to state the formula for sum of angles in a triangle. Then we should be able to solve some problems on parallel lines and triangles. So this is supposed to be number 4. Just take note. But this number 4, we may not do much problem today. So we may just talk one or two things. But the major target is number 1, 2, and 3 objectives. So to start, let's look at the last work we did, which is on straight lines, corresponding straight lines, vertically opposite angles, and angle at a point. So that is where this classwork and this assignment comes from. Now let's look at the solution. So this one is a simple one. We said number 1 and number 3 for classwork. So if you look at number 1, we have A and 50 on a straight line. So if you want to solve questions like this, try to identify the straight line. Now that you know that this is the straight line, this line from here down to this place. So the full angle from here, so this full angle from here down to this place is 180 degrees. So you can see it. So if this is 180 degrees, that means if you add your A to 50, sorry, A plus 50, this is going to give us 180 degrees. So with this one, you can solve the value of A. That means if you collect your like terms, you do your 180 minus 50. You know now that one will give us 130. That is the solution to this first class work. So take note of that. Then in this second case, if you look at these two straight lines, this line that comes from here down and this other line that comes straight like this, they are both straight lines and they meet at this point. So this is their meeting point. That means angles facing each other like 65 and A, they are vertically opposite. So A, you can just say is equals to 65. So that is vertically opposite angles. So A is equal to 65. So you are true with that. Then look at C and 65. You see they are all on this straight line. You can see what I'm doing now. So this is a straight line, angle in a semicircle, or angle on a straight line. You see this is half of your protractor now, which is 180 degrees. So if you do your C plus your 65, this one will give us 180 degrees. So this angle on a straight line. So that means C will now be equals to 180 minus 65. So if you subtract 65 from 180, what are you going to get? This one will give us, let's see, this will be 5, 8 minus, this will now be 7 minus 1, and 6, that is 1. So that one will give us 115. So that is C. And remember, C is also facing E. You can see C and E, they are vertically opposite. That means C is equals to E. And if C is 115, that means E is going to be 115 also. So with this, you can see the solution of these two questions. You can practice 2 and 4 on your own. So it's a good one to understand angle at a point, angle on a straight line, and vertically opposite angle. Now, coming to the assignment, we said we should do 5, 7, and 8. So looking at 5, you can see that all the lines, they round this single point. There's no line that goes across on a straight line. So we cannot do angle on a straight line in this number 5. So what we are going to use here is angle at a point. Remember, this symbol here is symbol for 90 degrees. So they may not tell you in an exam situation, just know that this is 90 degrees. That means you are adding all these angles, starting from G. If you add G plus your 90, by the time you add all of them, plus your 30, plus your 100, you add all the angles round, all of them will give us a total of 360 degrees. So this is angle at a point 360. So now to solve this now, this is a simple equation which is g plus, add all these angles. This is 90 plus 30. So this one will give me what? This is 10, that is 100, that is 120. So 120 plus 100 will give me 220. That means 220 is going to be equal to 360. Then by the time you collect your like terms, so you are going to do 360 minus 220. If you do your 360 minus 220, you are collecting like terms. So it's going to give us what? This will be 0. This will be 6 minus 2. This will be 4. Then 1 minus 3 minus 2. This will be 1. So that is going to give us 1/4. So G is equals to 1/4. So that is how we got number 5. Now looking at number 7, this is a straight line. So this one is easy also. The same principle, angle on a straight line give us 180 degrees. Don't forget that. So that means 38 plus j will give us 180 degrees. So this is the solution to this. This one will be equals to 180. So by the time you understand all this, your work will be easier for you to solve. So that means if you subtract 180 now, 180 minus 38 will give us our j. So this one will be what? Let me do the subtraction. So this will be 10 minus 82, then 7 minus 3, this will give me 4. So this will be 142. That means j is 142 degrees. Then the next one is I and 125. You see, I and 125, they are also on a straight line. So that is the same 180. So I plus 125. This one will also give me angle on a straight line, which is 180 degrees. Now, if you subtract also 180 minus 125, this one will still be 5. When you borrow 1 from 8, then 7 minus 2 will still give 5. So 1 minus 1 will be 0. So I is going to be 55, while j is 142. Please take note of all these. Then the last one, which is number 8, 35, 100, and k. See the way I'm sketching, they are all on a straight line. So without wasting time, by the time you add 35 plus your 100 plus your k is going to give us 180 degrees. So this one will be 180 degrees. That means if you solve this one using our normal simple equation, k will be equals to what now? K will be 180 minus 35 plus 100, which will give us 135. Sorry, this is a negative, this is minus. So it's going to be minus 135. And when you subtract, let's see what are we going to get for k. K will now be equals to, this is 5 also. So 6 will now be 7. 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 will give us 4. Then that is 45. That means k is going to be 45. Then if you look at k and m, see this is vertically opposite. So k is going to be equals to m. And if k is already 45, that means m is going to be 45 degrees. Now that we have found this one, how do we get the final letter there, which is L? L will be equals to 35 plus 100. You can see that 35 and 100, they are facing L. So they are vertically opposite. So L is equals to 35 plus 100. So with this, we are good to go. When you add it, your answer is going to be 135. So these are the solution of the classwork and the assignment. Take time and watch the explanation. See the way I'm sketching the straight line, making 180 degrees. All this will help you when you are solving in any exam situation. So that is that. So watch it and again and again and again, and you understand it better. Now let's go to our proper lesson for today, which is parallel lines. So these are target for today, parallel lines.